Welcome to another 2015 AQA Comp 1 Programming Exam Solution tutorial. We're looking at the captures of the Sarrum code, and I've decided we really ought to do the solutions to those changing the move rules. And the easiest one to start with is the L2, which currently can move 2 up or 2 across, and just try and make it identical to a chess knight. So knights, if you don't know, can move up or down 1 with left or right 2, or up or down 2 with a left or right 1. I'll show you this on the game board. So on this board here, I've put a white Etlu somewhere in the middle on whatever it is, 4-4, and the pale blue squares represent what it currently can do. It can move 2 forward or 2 to the side. However, these brown squares represent what a knight could move. And I put a few other pieces around because obviously it could take this redem here, or it could jump over this redem to these positions. Or in fact it can jump over its own piece. It makes no difference at all. So the light blue represents what it currently can do, and the brown represents what we're going to change it to. And that's pretty easy. At the moment, the way this is controlled is with a simple boolean that says that the file diff is 0, then it's plus or minus 2, and if the file difference is plus or minus 2, the rank difference has got to be 0. And all we're going to do then is just change those zeros for ones. So let's do that in the code. And I've checked L2 move is legal is the function we're going to work on. And you can see that the way plus or minus is handled throughout the capture the Sarrum code is by use of this abs function, which is basically stands for absolute, and all it does is return the positive value of the number, so the modulus basically. If it's plus 2, it's plus 2. If it's minus 2, it also returns plus 2. So regardless of whether it's up or down, it's just saying if the absolute that value equals 2, then that's okay. And we're just going to change this zeros for ones. Now, the way we're going to test this is just with a quick sample game. So let's go yes for a sample game, and we have it here. And the reason why I've gone for this is because there are 2 L2s on the board. Sorry, Etlus on the board. So we've got, unfortunately they're black, so we've got to move a white. So let's move the white. Redem, so let's go for 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. Oh, for those of you seeing my other videos, the current bit of code I've got is showing the valid moves. So if you want to know how to do that, check out one of my other videos, look on the playlist. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to take that, because that's turned into a Mazzy Pani. So let's do that. So let's go for 2, 3, which is this Etlu here. And you can see that these are the valid moves. Let's quickly check. 1, 1 is valid. 3, 1 is valid. Well, that's the junk. Yeah, that's good. 4, 2. That's there. Then we've got 4, 4. Now we should have 5, 3. No, I don't mean that. I mean 3, 5. And now we should have 1, 5. And we should also have 3, 5. Oh, you've got 3, 5. 3. That's all the options, because obviously it can't go over the board. Brilliant. So why don't we take the this piece here. So let's go to 1, 1, and that should take which it does. That's really easy to do, and it's really, really easy to test. There is a bit of me that thinks that's possibly too easy, because if you look at the EAD, there are 4 questions on section D, well, you can guess, and so that's question 6, 7, 8 and 9, and they hold marks of 6, 7, let me just double check I've got it here, 6, 7, 9 and 18. So this is obviously the big final mark one, and these 2 are fairly simple, and this one to me looks like something where you've got to make a change but with a couple of tests. So whether that could somehow be stretched out to be worth 6 marks, I'm not sure. However, I hope that you are now confident that you understand what this absolute function does, and this is a ridiculously easy problem to solve. But the next one I'm going to do is having a look at having the redden moving 2 on the first move, and then my video after that I'll have it so that the Nabu can move in any direction. Now obviously the reddens moving 2 can't be tested in this scenario. In fact, it's the right pig to test, so it makes me think a little bit that maybe it's not there. There's also no Nabus on here, but it's obviously ridiculously easy to add a Nabu to the sample code, so to the sample game. So maybe we'll do that as part of the testing, make life easier for ourselves. I hope you found that pest easy, and that you now know how to turn an Etlu into a ChangeMoveRules.